Now the vandalism case has also gone to them. It will be a tough task because Kolkata police so far through social media has identified about 20 people out of a group of 7,000. CBI has a very huge task at hand.
Right, Arunima, just kindly stay on with me. In fact, we're getting in these live visuals of the protest going completely out of hand, and you can see the BJP workers there getting into a very heated argument with the cops who have been stationed because the BJP was also carrying out this protest. These are live visuals coming in right now. There's absolute ruckus. This after the Calcutta High Court's intervention asking the CBI now to probe the hospital vandalism. These are visuals there, and you can see there a very heated altercation there. BJP workers and leaders carrying about this protest march. We don't know if there's going to be a statement there, but things getting really out of control and heated. As you can see there, women cops forcefully evicting the protesters and putting them into the police vehicles. So this is the latest coming in, live visuals that we're getting in from Sham Bazaar in Kolkata, and how the BJP is protesting against the very shocking and tragic rape and murder of this young trainee doctor. Now, even the Trinamool Congress is planning to organize a protest, but these visuals that we're seeing right now is of the BJP workers and their very heated exchange with the cops, this clash that we're getting to see between the BJP workers and the cops, the Kolkata police, who are already under pressure for the shocking incident that took place at the RG Kar Medical College, when you had these goons entering the college and creating quite a ruckus and indulging in acts of vandalism and destruction. So live visuals coming in right now from Kolkata, live visuals of the BJP workers forcibly now being evicted, being pulled by the police vehicles, by the women police personnel, and they are now being put into the police vans. Komalika, just tell us a little bit more about these live visuals we're getting in of this protest. BJP workers getting into a very heated clash with the cops. Tell us more.
See, today the BJP has called for a dharna, and also from 11:30 in the morning they were supposed to do certain dharnas. From 2 to 4 they have called for a bandh. And today, now what we are getting that in Sham Bazaar, the visual is from Sham Bazaar. In the morning, the police actually did not allow them, it's their allegation, did not allow them to have any munch there. And there the Shukanta Mojumdar was also supposed to come, and there the BJP leaders are there, the local leaders are there, and they are having some heated discussion with the police, and they have been detained. We know today the SUCI party also has called a 12-hour bandh, and in different parts of districts also they have been detained. They are doing protest. So BJP is also doing a protest. They were supposed to sit in dharna from 11:30, and there was this stage controversy. After that, they are now detained like this. They will be there, like the fact that they are taken into the police van is that they have been detained. So this is happening. This is supposed to, again from 2 to 4 there is a bandh, and in 2:30 or after 2 we will see an entire Rasta Roko. That's what the call of BJP is. On the other hand, the Mamata Banerjee said that West Bengal has lost the bandh culture, so there is not going to be a bandh. She has deployed more of buses today in road. That's what her demand is. She herself will do a rally today, and also at the same time BJP's Mahila Morcha chief, she will also do a rally from Excite to Mamata Banerjee's residence. Now we expect some drama there too, because no rally can go up to the Chief Minister's residence. So that is also there. Also a drama is expected, and Mamata Banerjee herself is also doing a rally. So as one side the investigation is going on, one side the student protest is going on, another side the entire intellectuals and people of Kolkata, they are also very upset with this incident. They are coming out. You know, today St. Xavier's Alumni Association, those people, though generally they never come up with any protest or any movement, they have issued a statement, and they are also going for a candlelight march, which is very interesting.
Right.
You know, the St. Xavier's Alumni Association, they don't come up to all these things. So definitely the people of Kolkata are not happy with the incidents. It has hurt the people, and not only in Kolkata, it has shook the nation. And that's why people are on roads. That's what they are saying.
Absolutely. We're just seeing these live visuals. Very heated exchange there. I can see Agnimitra Paul, who's getting quite agitated with the police personnel, and we can see a very heated exchange of words. There's literally, she's extremely upset. As Komalika was telling us, this is a BJP protest. In fact, BJP has decided to hold a series of such protests over the complete collapse of law and order, as they claim, and heated exchange of words breaking out. Komalika telling us how the West Bengal BJP President Sukanta Majumdar has announced these statewide protests. Arunima is also joining us. Arunima, we're just showing our viewers these live visuals of a protest march, which is really getting a bit heated. We're seeing an altercation between Agnimitra Paul and the cops as well. So obviously tempers rising, with the political parties also jumping in and them also blaming each other for the incident that took place in Kolkata.
See, on expected lines, what's happening between the Bharatiya Janata Party and the establishment is on expected lines. But what is of more concern to Mamata Banerjee is when Congress Party and senior leaders like Congress Party's Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra come out and speak the same language. Everybody is very critical of what has happened here in Kolkata, across political lines, across ideological lines, and even TMC leaders, be it Derek O'Brien or be it Mahua Moitra, Sagarika Ghosh, all of them have tweeted to condemn what has happened, but they are still facing relentless attack from the opposition, because after all it's the TMC which is in power here, and ultimately when a citizen suffers like the way that doctor did, the state cannot absolve itself of the responsibility. Plus this doubt that is there in the minds of everybody that the man arrested by the Kolkata police may not be the only person involved in this ghastly crime. Wherever I'm going in Kolkata, be it in the mohalla of the girl where her parents are still living, or be it at the RG Kar hospital, or randomly if I'm walking down the streets here, there is this sense of disbelief that only one person could have committed this crime. Kolkata police has tried to explain and put on record what they think is the right version, but nobody is buying that theory. Bharatiya Janata Party leaders like Agnimitra Paul are trying to, convey to the world at large that sentiment that I can see here on the streets of Kolkata. And the police obviously is not happy with the way these protests are panning out, because law and order, what they can also argue is that we have burnt our fingers once by allowing a protest, and look what happened at RG Kar. It was completely taken over by saboteurs, and now allowing any other protest, can the organizers really guarantee that it will be peaceful, that law and order will not break down in the absence of such a guarantee?
Stay on with me,
Kolkata
Arunima. I have with me West Bengal BJP President Sukanta Majumdar. Mr. Majumdar, thanks so much for speaking to us. We're seeing these live visuals and things getting completely out of control. Calcutta High Court has also slammed the Kolkata police. What do you make of, the turn of events and the Calcutta High Court's observations on how things are being handled in the state of West Bengal?
The Calcutta High Court today scolded the TMC government, and it is rightly, their observation is quite right. As the court stated that if the 100 people assembled anywhere, the police get the information. But this time, more than 3,000, almost 7,000 people gathered, and they have vandalized the whole RG Kar hospital, and police could not figure it out. Even they have not received any kind of information, any intimation regarding this. So this is the observation by the court, and they have rightly pointed out the thing. And according to our information, the Mamata Banerjee and the TMC government actually sponsored this vandalism. They have allowed them, their police allowed them to enter inside the RG Kar hospital, and there they have vandalized the whole hospital along with some more the medicines of around the amount of lakhs rupees have been destroyed by them. Even police were threatened. Even police were injured by those goons. So it is evident from the circumstantial incident that.
So are you saying that this is the handiwork of the Trinamool Congress? Are you accusing the Trinamool Congress of instigating the mobs, or in fact deliberately putting out those goons there?
Yes, TMC, according to our information, TMC is behind all these things because they came from Belgachia. All the goons, they mostly came from Belgachia. Some we have received them some information, as well as the Kashipur. These areas, if you go there, you ask your cameraman to go there. These areas are the stronghold of TMC. So that's why they have supplied the men.
Why would they do that? Why would they want these men to go on a rampage and destroy the property at the medical college? What do you think was the motive?
they have been instructed to destroy the third floor. But these people, the madrasa sab people, they could not differentiate between the third floor and the teen tala in Bengali. So that is, they have vandalized the teen tala, that is means second floor. And the room in which the rape and murder happened, that was in the third floor. So they have vandalized the second floor mistakenly, and that was the main motto. They have been instructed to destroy all the proof present there in the third floor where the incident happened.
Mr. Majumdar, but the TMC is saying that you are the ones who are causing all this trouble in the state. They're saying that the BJP is fishing in troubled waters and they are holding you responsible for politicizing an incident which is as sad and barbaric as it is.
See, ask Mamata Banerjee's government to give a proof that whether they have till now they are
saying that they are saying that the demands have been met. Now the CBI is investigating the case. That was one of the major demands from the BJP. They're saying that has already been done. They're saying that the Calcutta High Court is also now monitoring this case very closely. Then why is it that the BJP is holding all these protests?
No, who will take the responsibility? Even today, nurses, they are protesting there in the RG Corps. Who will provide the security to them? It is the total law and order failure. The incident happened yesterday in the RG Corps hospital. It is a total failure. Our police mantri, our police minister, that is the Mamata Banerjee chief minister, should resign.
And will you continue to protest till the chief minister resigns?
We will continue the protest, and today we planned that our dharna, we will perform the dharna, and police has stolen our munch, dayas. So this is the law and order situation in West Bengal. Even police is issuing the notice to the public people, common people. Those have shared the incident in the social media. So it is unofficial emergency is going on in the state of West Bengal.
All right, Mr. Majumdar, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for speaking to CNN News 18. I'm going to go straight across now to my colleague Arunima. In fact, she's at this BJP protest which has gotten very heated. Arunima, over to you. Tell us what's happening there.
Rasta Roko by the Bharatiya Janata Party has been called across Calcutta. The one that I have come to is at Dunlop Moor. These are BJP workers who are demanding justice for the deceased. They have just shut down the main area, and look at the traffic snarl on the other side. The traffic has completely been stopped. This is the main road where people have been just that one lane has been opened by the police. Everything else here has been shut down.